Welcome to the chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss about the preparation methods of the haloalkanes. Okay. In our last class we have discussed about the nature of the CX bond, and today we are going to discuss about the preparation of the preparation methods for the haloalkanes. So it is one of the very important bit of the topic. So let's start. See here, first method is the halogenation. Halogenation means the addition of the halogen. The addition of the halogen. Here the reactant will be alkane. We are taking the alkane and we are adding the halogen. So in order to form the haloalkane, and as you know, the alkanes are not reactive. Okay, in order to make them reactive, we have to maintain certain condition. Alkanes are also called as paraffins because of the less reactivity. In order to make the alkanes reactive, we have to maintain certain conditions like providing some sort of the energy, temperature. You have to mention some conditions so that the alkanes can able to react with halogens. So there is a formation of the haloalkane. Clear? So let me start with the one example. So methane is a class of the alkane. Methane is reacted with chlorine in presence of the sunlight H nu. So during that time what happens, there is a removal of the HCl molecule and there is a formation of the CH3Cl, methyl chloride or chloromethane is formed. See here, this is substitution reaction. Okay, we are substituting one of the chlorine here. So methane, when it reacts with chlorine in presence of the sunlight, there is a formation of the methyl chloride. But this reaction followed by the free radical mechanism. This reaction is followed by the free radical mechanism, so that this reaction will not going to stop here. It will going to continue until all the hydrogen of the methyl group is replaced by the chlorine. So how it takes place? Let me write. CH3Cl plus again it reacts with chlorine in presence of the H nu, again minus HCl, minus in the sense it is removed. Okay, so CH2, one of the hydrogen is replaced, one of the Cl from here, CH2 Cl2. Again this CH2 Cl2 is reacted with chlorine in presence of sunlight. Again there is a removal of the one of the HCl. So what happens here? CHCl3, one H, one Cl is added from here, one H is removed, that is minus HCl, CHCl3, and finally CHCl3 plus Cl2 in presence of the sunlight minus HCl, you are going to get that CCl4. So that all the hydrogen atoms of this group is replaced by the chlorine. So this method is having the quite a drawback. Why it is having the drawback? We want the product only in the form of RX. If I want to prepare only CH3Cl, it is not possible here because this carries with the free radical mechanism, so that the reaction continued until we are going to get the CCl4. So this reaction only we have to study for the preparation of only CH3Cl is not possible here, but we have to study all the 4 steps here. Okay, so halogenation, in case of halogenation we are adding the halogen to the alkanes in presence of the sunlight in order to get the haloalkane compound. Clear? So let me tell you one more example. See here, in this example we are taking the propane as an example. Propane. So how I am telling it is a propane? 3 carbons are there, we have to take the prop term, and single bonds are there. It is a class of alkane, so it is a propane. So whenever for the propane, if we add the chlorine in presence of the sunlight, what will be the product? So let me write here, as you know, CH3, just you look at this one. Suppose one of the Cl, one of the H from this compound has to be removed, and one of the Cl from this Cl2 must be added. So there is 2 types of the possibilities there. First one I will write here, CH3, CH2. Imagine this hydrogen is removed, and what is added in case of here? Cl is added. So what is the name of this one? 1 chloro propane, okay, minus HCl. One of the Cl from this, one of the H from this carbon is removed. Okay, one more product is possible. Even we can remove the hydrogen from this carbon, so that the product will be CH3, CH. I have removed one hydrogen from here and I have attached this with the chlorine, and then again it will be a CH3, and here also in presence of sunlight, and there is a release of the HCl. So, this is the 2-chloropropane, and this 2-chloropropane is the major product, while this one is minor product. Okay, because if you look at this product, it is a primary, this carbon is primary carbon, it means it is attached to only one carbon, while this carbon is a secondary, okay, second degree carbon is there, so that, sorry, here, second degree, because two carbons are attached to this, and here it is a Cl, secondary. Always stability goes that second order or second degree is greater than the, what we can say, the stability or the major product will be of the second degree. Okay. So, this is how we can tell that hey, this is the major product, this is the minor product. So, if we choose propane as our alkane, and if we are adding chlorine in presence of the sunlight, we are going to get the two types of the product. One product will be the major product and one more product will be the minor product. And here the major product is the 2-chloropropane. In case of 2-chloropropane, the secondary carbon is generated. The secondary carbon is more stable as compared with the primary. And the minor product is 1-chloropropane, where the primary carbon is generated. So, it is quite little stable as compared with the secondary, that is why it acts as a minor product. Okay. So, this is how we can explain about the halogenation, that is the addition of the halogen to the alkanes in order to get the haloalkanes. Clear? Okay. Let us come for the some note regarding this reaction. So, let me discuss the reaction, that is the rate of reaction with respect to the halogen. The rate of reaction with respect to the halogen. Which reaction we are taking? Alkanes, RH is nothing but alkane. You can take R as any methyl, ethyl, propyl group you can take. Okay. So, this RH is reacted with X2 in presence of the sunlight, there is a removal of the HX and there is a formation of the RX. Suppose this X2, that is halogen, what we are talking about? The rate of reaction with respect to the halogen. It means the nature of the X2 we are talking about. Suppose if I am taking fluorine to iodine series, fluorine is the more reactive. Fluorine is the more reactive than that of the chlorine, and chlorine is the more reactive as compared with the bromine, and bromine is more reactive as compared with the iodine. So, here just looking at this, the fluorine undergoes a very fast reaction. Fluorine undergoes very fast reaction, while the iodine undergoes very slow reaction. Okay. So, that is why the series is in this way. Fluorine is more reactive than the chlorine, than the bromine, than the iodine. Okay. So, this is the first point. So, next here, as I said you, iodine is very slow. Iodine undergoes very slow reaction. So, let me take, I want to prepare the iodine compound, that is Ri only I want to prepare. It means R you can take any alkyl group. If I want to prepare CH3I, that is methyl iodide. Okay. So, what happens, first I will take the methane and I am going to react with iodine, that is I2 in presence of the H nu. Just look here, it is a reversible reaction. It is a reversible reaction. Of course, there is a formation of the product like CH3I plus HI plus HI. How I am making that, you know, one of the iodine is added here and HI, this iodine can be written in this format, I and I. Just you add one I here and remove this HI. Okay. So, CH3I methyl iodide is formed along with HI. But this reaction is reversible. this reaction is reversible. So what happens, the formed product further can be converted into reactant, but we want this product only, So in order to stop the reversible reaction, you have to add HiO3, this compound, to the HI, so that without the contribution of HI, it will not undergoes reversible reaction. So just inhibit the action of HI by adding the HiO3. So what happens, it will going to form the 3I2 compound along with the water. This will going to stop the reversible reaction. We are going to get the product as methyl iodide. Okay, so this is the second one. Third point, the reaction with respect to the alkane. So here first case we talked about the reaction, that is the rate will be with respect to the halogen. Now we are talking with respect to this alkane. Okay, so the reactivity will be tertiary, secondary, primary. So here tertiary means that is 3 degree. This is the tertiary carbon. How we are telling tertiary carbon? Because it is attached to the 3 same carbons. Suppose if the carbon is attached to the 2 carbon atoms, then it will be as secondary. If it is attached to only 1 carbon, other all are hydrogen, means this is the primary. Okay, so always the tertiary is having, that is more reactive than that of the secondary, than that of the primary alkane. So in your first year you studied about this primary carbon, secondary carbon and tertiary carbon. Simple. If the carbon is attached to the only 1 carbon, that will be a primary. If it is attached to the 2 means that will be secondary. If it is for 3 means that is tertiary, 4 means quaternary. Like that, the tertiary alkanes are more reactive as compared with secondary, as compared with primary. I hope so you got all these 3 points. So let me go one more important bit of the topic, and these are the reactions which are very important. Several times they are going to ask you directly, as well as sometimes they will give the reaction and they will tell you name the reaction, like that questions will be there. Okay. So here I said you, fluorine is the very fast reactive. It means it undergoes very fastly in the reaction. It involves itself very fast in the reaction. We cannot able to control it. It vigorously it will going to react. So in order to control it, we are going to, so in order to prepare such a RF compound, we are following another method. In order to prepare the RF compounds, because fluorine is highly reactive, it acts vigorously, we cannot control it. So in order to control it, or in order to prepare RF type of the compounds, we will go for the Schwarz reaction. So it is very important reaction, I will explain you here. See, whenever the alkyl bromide or alkyl chloride is treated with metallic fluoride like Hg2F2 or AzF or COF2 or SbF3. These are the metallic fluoride. So when the metallic fluorides are treated with alkyl bromide or alkyl chloride, you are going to get the alkyl fluoride. RF is nothing but alkyl fluoride. So how this RF is obtained? By treating alkyl bromide or chloride with the metallic fluoride. So let me tell you generally, RCl, or you can take Rx. This is the alkyl halide. This X may be either Cl or it may be Br. So when it is treated with, just simply I will take the metallic fluoride as AgF, silver fluoride. So what happens? The product will be Rf, this one, and what else remained? Agx is the one more product. Okay. So let me take one particular example, methyl, you can take chloride or bromide plus AzF. So you are going to get methyl fluoride plus AgCl. Okay. so this is how we can explain about the SWOT reaction. Okay, sometimes they are going to ask you directly explain the SWOT's reaction by taking an example, or sometimes they will give you the reaction and they will ask you name the following reaction. Like that the questions will be asked several times on these two reactions. So be careful. So what is the SWOT reaction? The process of formation of the alkyl fluoride by the reaction of alkyl bromide or chloride with metallic fluoride, So this is the SWOT reaction. So one more reaction is there, like RF compound, how we are preparing. If I want to prepare Ri type of the compound, it means alkyl iodide. I want to prepare alkyl iodide. As you know, iodine is very slow. Okay, F is very fast for that SWOT, I is very slow for that Finkelstein's reaction. Okay, this reaction is also very important. So what happens here? Here also we are taking alkyl chloride or alkyl bromide, but it is treated with sodium iodide. It is treated with sodium iodide. In presence of dry acetone, you are going to get the alkyl iodide as a product. Okay, so let me write the general formula Rx. Here also X may be Cl or Br plus NaI, that is sodium iodide. Again, in presence of acetone, in dry acetone you can write it here, and then you are going to get what is the product Ri plus NaX. Okay, for example, so you can take methyl bromide CH3Br plus NaI, you are going to get what? Methyl iodide plus NaBr. Okay, so this is how we can explain about the methods of preparation of the alkyl iodide. Briefly, I will review all the points once again. First one, we have talked about the halogenation. In case of halogenation, we are adding the halogen to the alkanes in presence of the sunlight. So here first method is methane is reacted with a chlorine in presence of the sunlight. You are going to get methyl chloride. As it undergoes free radical mechanism, that is free radical substitution reaction, it will going to carry out until we are going to get CCl4, that is all the hydrogens are replaced by the Cl. Okay, so however this is not, we cannot stop the product here itself. Okay, only the thing you have to remember the reaction. Okay, next, if I took instead of methane, that is propane, during that time we are going to get the two types of the product. One is the major product, one more is the minor product. So when we talk about the reactivity of the halogen atoms, that is fluorine is always highly reactive as compared with the iodine. Iodine is the very slowest. So whenever I want to prepare the iodine, that is haloalkane, which is having the iodine as its halogen atom, during that time it acts as a reversible reaction. In order to stop the reversible reaction, I am going to add one more HiO3 to stop the reversible direction in order to get the desired product CH3I. Okay, so next one is reactivity with respect to the alkane. Always tertiary is having the more reactive with the secondary compared with the primary. And further two more very important reaction, one is SWOT reaction, one more is Finkelstein's reaction. Here in both the cases the reactant is either the alkyl bromide or alkyl chloride. Only the thing, in case of SWOT reaction we are talking about the metallic fluoride. That metallic fluoride may be any one of this compound, metallic fluoride must be there, so that you are going to get alkyl fluoride as a your product in case of SWOT's reaction. In case of Finkelstein reaction, you are going to take the sodium iodide, that is NaI, in presence of the acetone, you are going to get the alkyl iodide as a compound. So don't get confused, you may make the notes of all this video and write it properly so that all the confusions will be clear. I hope so you got all the points, and we are going to discuss about the few more methods in our next class. Thank you.